Hi, everyone. This is our weekly Sunday coffee chat. I'm Trina. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and I work with men over 40 to help them lose weight and have optimal health. And this is my best friend, Dave.
Dave. You can
He's
tell this
inspired.
is a real informal talk.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, David inspired me to change my practice and work with men over 40 in their 50s and 60s as well. So we decided to do this talk every week just to discuss topics that affect men's health and give you guys a little bit of background on us, our
Not that
quirky
I'm not
relationship.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Today we're going to talk about we're going to talk about sort of the reset. Obviously, it's the new
Yeah.
year. And yeah, we're going to talk about the importance of just slow and steady. So, slow and steady wins the race, not to sort of jump into any crazy diet plans, how to reset, and how to not beat yourself up for whatever has happened in the last couple weeks.
Now, this is a time, guys. I mean, we're all there. I went overboard. In fact, even last night, I went out for wings and beer, football, of course. But so I've got to steady the track and just get back to my regular routine. That's the biggest thing, getting back onto your regular routine and don't panic. Don't beat yourself up. I do that. I mean, we're guys, we do it, but don't do it.
Yeah, well,
Listen to
I was
Trina.
talking. Yeah, I was talking to, we were on a group call, my clients and I last night, and I've talked to people over the past week just about what they've gained, if they haven't gained, and some people have gained a lot. Sometimes you do go off the rails, and I go off the rails too. I've eaten copious amounts of chocolate in the last 10 days.
Mm,
Yeah, well, I know, but I'm back down to my normal weight. I don't really feel great, but it's Christmas, it's the holidays, you're going to do it. If you gained 5 pounds, if you gained 8 pounds, if you gained 10 pounds in December, there's nothing you can do about it at this point. But what I just want people to not do is panic and
and don't try
start
to
with,
sorry,
yeah.
don't try to look for some quick fix. It's not there. There are no quick fixes. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yes, exactly. But it's really important too that if your habits weren't that great and you were saying to yourself, okay, 2025 is going to be the year that I take control of things, that you don't just, look for the new shiny object or diet that's going to get you, quick weight loss, or even if you're thinking about going on weight loss drugs, all of these sorts of things. Well,
Yeah, I know. I
they
know.
can, yeah, weight loss drugs is another topic, but
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
it is. It's
if you
and
go
you
on
know
a
how
weight
I
loss,
feel about
yeah.
pharmaceuticals.
Well, I know a lot of people that I work with feel the same way about pharmaceuticals, and I feel the same. They're helpful and necessary sometimes, but if you can do things naturally, it's better. And yeah, the problem is if you find some diet, or maybe you're going to do keto, or maybe you're going to calorie count or reduce the amount of food you eat and basically starve yourself, you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to make it that much harder to lose weight and keep it off in the future. So slow and steady.
That's about the message of this talk.
I think
Just
we've said it like 4 times in the
yeah.
last.
So you better follow it. It's writing the course and again I
Yes.
come back to one of the topics and or one of the things I said in the one of our previous coffee talks. Don't buy the foods that are tempting.
No.
For me, keep beer out of the fridge.
Yeah. What
At
else?
least it's an effort for me to go to a bar. I don't own a car, which is good, but I can. It's just an effort for me. So why bother?
Yeah.
Just
It's like
avoid it. It'll be
it's
better
it's
for
like
you.
it's the same for me, and I'm a nutritionist, but it's the chocolate kills me every single time. And I think at Christmas time there's just tons of chocolate in the house.
Yeah,
There's people bring chocolate, people give gifts of chocolate,
and you
and I
go out
love
and it's
chocolate.
lying around.
It's lying around. Yeah. it's lying around. So just don't buy it anymore. I mean, if you've eaten it all, you've enjoyed yourself, great, but start over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like you said, get back on track. And
Don't buy the foods, especially now that they're trying to unload them and they're on sale, the chocolates.
oh my God, no, I gotta walk by.
Yeah, there's a lot of getting rid of Christmas stock.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
be
true.
tempted by those cheap sweets, cheap whatever that'll
But the other thing too is not just the cheap sweets and the cheap um, Christmas food, but there are also a lot of sales on diets and
yeah.
exercise programs and right like it was like Boxing Day and now it's the new year and people are you're getting your inbox flooded with emails and you're getting there are all these deals and 197 join this program, buy this program online, this is gonna you're gonna lose the weight for good. It's not really that easy.
It's not. There's no shortcut. Trust me. There's no shortcut. A
No.
good nutrition oh, excuse me, is the only way.
Well, like yeah, lifestyle change, right?
Yeah,
Is
lifestyle
yeah.
change.
Yeah, one of my clients was saying that last night. Like that's what it is. They said they tried everything over the years from the time they were 20 up until now they're 60 years old and Weight Watchers and weight loss programs and gym stuff, and it just doesn't work. Like if you're not really willing to make the lifestyle changes, it's really hard to maintain it because you
Up
yeah,
here.
it's here.
It's up here.
Yeah, it
Change
is.
your mindset.
Yeah. And change things slowly, right? No, good is good enough at the beginning. So don't try to change everything all at once. If I meet with you and I gave you a nutrition plan and it had like, all these different recipes and things you've never made before, like it's unrealistic though, if you think about it, to just then, okay, go to the grocery store, buy all these things that you don't normally buy, try to make a different meal from scratch every night. No, you need to just start slow. Do what you know how to do your best, and make changes that you can keep, right? That aren't going to overwhelm you.
That's the important. Don't be over. Those are key, what you said. Make changes you can stick with.
Yeah.
That's so important.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
we'll
so,
follow
yeah,
through on.
well, yeah, and if you do something like keto, or if you're on some crazy restrictive diet where your calories are heavily restricted and you're feeling like, yeah, you're starving, you're feeling miserable, you're not going to stick with it.
That'll be
It's,
another talk. Calories.
yes, yeah, it will be.
Yeah,
That's the next one.
that's the next
Yeah,
one. We've read some good articles, research and stuff. So
yeah,
just a little preview. Maybe we should wrap it up.
yeah, we could wrap it up. But just the most important thing, I think, is don't beat yourself up if you went off the rails over the
Yeah.
holidays. Don't beat yourself up if you gained weight. And don't jump into anything without doing your research. And do the research on your own if you want to. You can also book a call with me, even if you don't want to work with me. I can tell you, if you've got some plan to do some diet, I can very, very quickly tell you if that diet's going to be good for your health or it's not. So, at least get an expert's opinion. And that expert might not be, you may not want the expert to be your doctor if it's diet and nutrition. Some doctors are great, but a lot of doctors don't really
That's
know.
not their area. Nutrition is not at all
No,
their area of specialty.
no, exactly. So yeah, just make sure you do your research and don't put your time and energy into something that's going to end up hurting your health or just being an absolute waste of your time, right? Time's precious. We're all busy. So, going all in on some diet or some weight loss program that's not going to actually get you results long term is just a waste of your time and energy. So just don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? You have any parting words of advice for the
Yeah,
slow and
I
steady?
think you pretty well covered it. Uh, don't beat yourself up, but push yourself. I'm sorry, I'm a guy. It's just like we can't help it, or I can't help it. Maybe I'm different. I don't know. I can be down on myself, and maybe it's holding yourself accountable. and going, yeah, I went off the rails, but I'm not going to go off the rails the other way. I'm not, I ate, maybe I put on 5, 10 pounds, but I'm going to go back to what I know that works. Good nutrition, proper meals, not starving myself,
Yeah.
eating properly.
Yeah. And
It's so important. Trust me,
yeah.
it's just so good.
Yeah.
And you feel good. You feel
Yeah.
great.
And the thing is, if you don't know what that looks like, then
Call
gotta
Trina.
get some help. Yeah, you can get on a call with me, but there are also, if you don't want to talk to me, like this on Zoom or face to face, there are tons of videos inside the group you can watch, or there's videos on YouTube that can at least give you an idea of what your body needs and what your body doesn't need. So you just need to know. You really need to understand what good nutrition is, because you can say, David, like, okay, make sure you have good nutrition. Well, what is
What does
that?
that look like? You're right, because
Is that
I've been
yeah.
working on it for a while.
Yeah, you've been having me chirping in your ear for the
Oh,
last decade
yeah.
plus. So,
In many ways, guys, don't. Oh, this-
yeah.
yeah. I
Anyway.
get pushed around a bit.
Oh, give me a
Oh,
break.
here
Get
we
pushed
go. Here
around.
we won't get into that.
Give me a break.
I can't be a softie around her. She
Yeah.
just won't put up with me.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. So I think we'll
Yeah.
wrap this coffee talk up, and then we can
We should end with slow and steady wins the race.
again.
Again.
But
No,
it does. It really
it's funny
does.
that we're repeating it, but it's really, when it comes to weight loss, it's so important. There's no shortcuts.
Well, with health, yeah, health and weight loss.
Yeah,
It's just,
health
yeah.
and weight loss.
And
Yeah.
if you've been, if you've been creating a mess of your health for the last 2 or 3 decades, or even a decade, it's not going to get fixed in a month. It's not going to get fixed with a crash diet. It has to be,
Or some crazy exercise
or
program.
crazy exercise. No, it has to be fixed in a slow, methodical way. You need a process. You need to know what you have to do, and you need to just do it over time. So yeah, that's the
There we
reality.
go.
Okay, we're rambling. That's
Yeah, we do that and we
we do
amuse
that.
ourselves. Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, nice talking to you. Nice talking to you, Trina.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Yeah, definitely. See you in a week. Bye.
Bye.